Yo, what up, tubers? I'm back in action with some more Tinker's Cube. Last one was recorded at the loading ready run Moonbase. I'm back home now, though. Oh, and the camera is a little bit... let me fix that real quick. I'm not that blurry. In the witness protection program now. Alright, anyways, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in to this Tinker's Cube. So after my first Tinker's Cube, it looks like there aren't as many big splashy things to do in this format as opposed to, I don't know if it was the previous Tinker's Cube, but one of the previous arena cubes anyway. It felt a lot more creature-based, so I'm not sure if something like Scholar of the Lost Trove, which I love to first pick in the other cube, is actually all that good here. Same thing with like Treasure Map. Another card I really enjoy, but feels like that this is a lot more creature-based with lower amounts of removal. So again, I'm not sure if this is the correct choice, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the Scholar of the Lost Trove here, and maybe we can still make this work. But I think removal is going to be a very high pickup here. Like Face Fetters or Portable Hull even might be the right choices out of this particular pack. Scholar does instant sorcery or artifacts, so I guess the Hole has a slightly higher upside there. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a cube that maybe I don't particularly find as enjoyable after we've given it a few run-throughs. But you know, if you like it, that's great. We'll have to see. And again, maybe I do end up enjoying it, but only time will tell with added drafts under my belt. Anyways, let's go ahead and take one of these white removal spells. Fetters is better, but Hole is cheaper and works with Scholar, but I think I like taking the Fetters here because, yeah, that turns off anything, plus it has some extra life gain added to it. Spell Swindle's pretty fun. Do enjoy that card. Environmental Sciences is probably great. But yeah, you can just tell by the looks of these packs, you know, it's a lot more creature-oriented. There's not like mass removal of any type. There's no like huge splashy bomb. It's just like solid creatures, you know, and some okay removal spells, but nothing over the top. Probably just safest to go with Environmental Sciences or Breeding Pool here, so I think I'll take the once again life-gaining Fixing. As we get some more lands here, maybe Hengegate Pathway could be good. Life Chanter seems pretty nice. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the land here. Again, just a bunch of creatures and whatnot. Nothing that I'm truly stoked about. Tezzeret's Gambit's pretty solid, I suppose. Yeah, some card draw, some Proliferate. And you can even play this in a non-blue deck because of the Phyrexian mana total. Seems fine. So this is going to be the type of deck that I would guess you probably shouldn't draft. That is to say, I'm probably going to dirtle around too much and then just get killed by some random creature curve. I don't recall seeing too many like Wrath effects in the first draft I did. And again, just removal in general seems really weak. As we pick up like a Steam Vents here or a Watery Grave. I guess we'll go with Steam Vents over Watery Grave. Doesn't really matter, it's like 50-50 either way, right? Feels like. I went Esper last time though for the Tinker's Cube, so maybe we can do something a little bit different this time. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so it looks like Environmental Sciences is one of the cards that there are multiple available in any given draft. They've done this before. Usually in cubes, you can only see one of any given card. But they have changed up in the past where you can get multiple... I don't know if it was Environmental Sciences last time too, but multiple of the same like Fixing card. Inexorable Tide, Stensia's Uprising. Yeah, I guess I'll just take another Science. Siphon Essence here over like Sunblade Samurai, I guess. We're definitely doing some controlling nonsense, or at least that's what I'm leaning towards. With two Sciences, we can probably put one in the sideboard if we get any number of lesson card or learn cards. Because I do recall there being quite a few of the learn cards available. We'll see. But as opposed to Scholar of the Lost Trove, like casting Sublime Epiphany or Approach of the Second Sun or something like that, I would not be surprised if in this updated Tinker's Cube, it's only casting something like a Draw 2, you know? Something not as appealing. Open-Walled Mysteries is really, really good, but not for this deck, probably. Crossroads is nice. Hall of Oracles could be okay as well, but I think we'll take the Crossroads for some fixing and some value scries. There's the Wizard's Spell Book. I mean, this is on theme with the Scholar of the Lost Trove, but it just seems worse than like taking Faithful Mending. Oh, there's some removal here, actually. I almost didn't even see that. Yeah, probably should just take removal. Gonna be key. But the issue is, if all of my removal is like 1-for-1, it's gonna be hard for this deck to pull ahead, you know? I wonder what the best thing you can do with Scholar. That Rip Apart was a good wheel. Another good removal spell. And we had already taken the Steam Vents anyways. I mean, our fixing's great already. 3 lands plus 2 sciences, so... this looks like an okay start. Some Jeskai nonsense. Dude, the eyes on that goblin on the right are so creepy. Like the Black Void. We might run that cave. Crash through as a cycle effect. Okay, pack number 2. And again. I don't want to... I don't want to talk poorly about it, but... it just feels like this is so lackluster to me. Alright, get that thought out of my head. This is a cube, we're going to have some fun. What are we taking here? Temple of Enlightenment seems pretty good. Here's something on Watch is a solid removal spell. Retreat's okay. Looter's good. Here's a way to learn for those sciences. But I think I'm just going to take the land here. Maybe the counter was good too, but... ooh, okay. Well, this is one of the cards that I did enjoy drafting in the old cube. And while it doesn't look great in this cube, no Mizzix's Mastery type nonsense or Time Walks, we can probably still craft a scenario where Double Vision is super fun. I'm losing out on a Divide by Zero here, and a Sacred Foundry. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to take the Divide by Zero and plan to wield the Double Vision. That seems a lot more likely to me. Yeah, let's do that. Combustible Gear Hulk. No, we got some more good cards to consider here. I might just go with the Hard Evidence, although Brambleworm's kind of juicy. Vanishing Slash is probably good. But who doesn't like a good old Krabby? Otawara, the Soaring City, or we have an... Thraben Spectre is just a good card. Aggro or control. I think the card does a lot of work. Yeah, I'll take that over Otawara. Mordenkainen, okay. 6 mana, what does this do again? Draw 2, then put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. -2 is make a dog that has power and toughness twice to the number of cards in your hand. And then -10, exchange your hand and library, then shuffle. You get an emblem with no maximum hand size. Let's do it. Planeswalkers have to be absurd in this format. 3rd Environmental Sciences could be a little bit too many. Damn, Procession here is probably another one of those really fun build around cards in this particular version of the QB. But I think I'll just go with the Science number 3. What is this one? Terramount Velis, 5/5 flying double strike with for 7 mana. And there's a battlefield creature. Okay, so that's more of an aggro card. So I can see taking like Ominous Seas here or taking Secluded Step. I think we'll go with the Seas. Feels like our deck is probably going to be decent at drawing some number of cards. Sandbar. I mean, we're not really playing red, sadly. Like, it's an easy, anything's an easy splash, especially if it's a single pip because of the 3 science, but I guess I should have kept my options open with something else. How many actual playable cards do I have here? 14? Yeah, I probably need to start taking actual spells and not so many land, it feels like. Okay, counter's good over Arcane Subtraction and Looter. Man, this Scholar of the Lost Trove, I just feel like every time I'm going to cast it, it's going to be like, oh, go get another land, gain 2 life. Like something not very exciting, you know? And looking at it, even if we do wheel that double vision, it's like, is that even that good here? Yeah, it's probably the most fun thing to do, but is it even good, you know? You know, see, you need to draw 8 cards, or rather get 8 counters on this thing. Oh man, we can proliferate the counters with Gambit. No, I'm pretty sure this was the pack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the double vision pack. Somebody took it. All right, we'll just take the flame discharge. That's sad. I wonder if there's like Sarah's Emissary and what? Indomitable Creativity. What if we can get those cards and do like some nasty combo deck? I feel like they're probably not, but one can hope. Get a bunch of crap here. Did get a learn card, but not quite the thing we're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, more garbage. Maybe on that. God, this layout is so bad. Maybe on the Stormkiln Artist, actually. We do have a decent number of instants and sorceries. Alright, pack 3, give me the goods. You have given me Glass Casket over Riverglide Pathway. Contentious Plan is no. Gadrak, Paramander. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the Glass Casket here. Some more good early cheap removal seems fine. Blit. Let's do that. Restoration of Iganjo, Teachings of the Archaics. Oh, here we go. Let's take an Improbable Alliance over the Hollowed Fountain. Tireless Provisioner is very good too. Yeah, alright, we can do like Jeskai card draw. Hollowed Fountain, unfortunate to pass. Actually, I bet you the Honden deck is pretty fun, or the Shrine deck rather, is pretty fun to build. Because they do have, I think all of these OG shrines from original Kamigawa, but then they also have all of the creature shrines from Neon Dynasty, so that is something to look out for. And this Honden is probably not bad by itself. 3 mana enchantment that pings for 1 every turn, but I'm going to take the Improbable. Wow. Behold the Unspeakable, is that even good? In this? Probably not, but I'm going to take it anyways. So right now, how do I have, or how many ways do I have to win? Scholar, Mordenkainen, Improbable Alliance, I guess kind of Ominous Seas, but feels like I might be cutting the seas. Is there a cycling deck in this format? Seas, Alliance, there's some number of cycling cards. Yeah, Ironcrag Pyromancer. Okay, now hold up. Maybe, yeah, maybe there was some weird... Well, I guess it's not technically cycling as much as it is like card draw. But yeah, let's take the Pyromancer here. This is looking like the old standard cycling deck, kind of. So maybe Crash Through makes its way into the deck again. Forgotten Cave all of a sudden doesn't look as bad. Okay, maybe this is gonna work. Oh, you know what? We're actually more so just splashing white than we are red, it feels like. Feels like red is turning into a main color, so maybe like red-blue as the main, which... that fits the role. As we got a Nico Eris here, that's okay. That gives you shards, which can draw extra cards. Weaponry seems okay. Seize the Storm seems okay with... excuse me, maybe not as good, but... yeah, we'll take Nico Eris.
I never miss.
Time Stream Navigator, the Time Walker, huh? Don't think that's as good as just taking... actually, man, a lot of good cards here for us, but Chemister's Insight seems the best. But Bluff would be great, Secrets would be okay, Sphinx would be okay. The Bank Buster, huh? Yeah, it's another way to draw extra cards. Yeah, I think I'm shaving a lot of this white. Or, well, maybe just like the Inspector. Thundering Djinn? Okay, yeah, look at this! We're red-blue card draw. We are definitely red-blue card draw. Yeah! Give me that Scour. This one, no. Kinetic Augur? Seems fine. Is this deck good? Need to cut quite a few cards here. God, I feel like Imprisonment's a cut. Rip Apart's probably a cut. I mean, how many Environmental Sciences am I actually going to be running in the main then? It's the real question. And how good is my white fixing? Temple, Pathway, Crossroads? Yeah, maybe I just cut the white period and just go straight up red-blue. The issue with this is that I lose effectively all of my removal. Seize the Storm. That could be playable too. I don't know if Secrets of the Key is actually something we want though, even though it does fit the deck. Alright, we ended up in like red-blue spells / card draw. Seems aight. Definitely going to shave at least one science then. I guess the Contentious Plan also doesn't really do much here. Meh. Again, nothing flashy, but it looks fine. It's going to be the blue-red card draw / spells deck. Get Steam Vents, Sandbar, Forgotten Cave, and Crossroads is still fine. Don't think I'm going to splash any of the white cards after all. And I think 17 lands, while it might seem like a little bit much since we have the like 2 sciences and whatnot, and this is going to be best of 1, with the 2 cycling lands, I think that's fine. Okay. I'm still worried about some random creature decks running us over, but it looks like this deck can be fun enough, so let's do that. Let's go to round 1 here of this updated Tinker's Cube with our red-blue card draw / spells deck. Alright, getting paired here. Round 1 of this Tinker's Cube. We are on the draw. Oh, sorry, on the play. A fine hand. I'm probably going to be cycling this Sandbar depending on what we draw next turn. I think that's probably okay. Well, actually. No, given our hand, I guess we want to just make our land drops and make sure we hit 4 on time. Lampad of Death's Vigil. So you can sack a creature to drain 1. Okay. Homebound Lich. Oh, that's the looter, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and counter that. We don't have much removal, so... think that makes sense. Go ahead and just slam this Kinetic Augur. Definitely just going to discard Secrets of the Key. And we can probably discard the island, no problem. I'm going to keep both of the other card draw effects. Oh, wait. Did I not? I guess I didn't discard the island. I could have sworn I clicked on it. Oh well. No big deal. So they played the Iganjo and passed, which tells us they are missing some lands. Let's go ahead and hard evidence here. Get another spell in our graveyard for the Kinetic Augur. Play our land and attack for 3. Then, if they don't block... Oh, I see. They are going to exile my tapped creature.
Feel the energy of battle, then
Well, humbug. Alright, you got me.
this is what you get.
Guess we don't need to main or cast the Chemisters on our turn.
I have got new moves to teach.
Sure. Sadly, I cannot remove counters with Proliferate. I can only add them. Oh ho, hello. Hello, hello. We're gonna go Pyromancer here and then immediately sack the Clue. And then we're gonna finish off the Wanderer. Sadly, we didn't draw a land, which would have been nice.
To learn.
But I'd say we are feeling pretty good. Glass Casket. Alright, nothing I can do about that. So we'll take, what, 2 damage here? They play, is that Evolving Wilds? Sure. Alright. Well, it definitely feels like our deck is doing much more powerful things than they are. If I could just find some lands here. I guess we'll just get the Behold online then. Turns off their creatures for a turn. Also gonna draw us 2 cards next turn. And then if I want to cast Gambit next turn, I believe I can proliferate the Behold and flip the creature as well. Heliod, interesting. Heliod with Lampad's kind of gross, actually. Thundering Djinn seems good. Actually, we're going to keep the land, too. Yeah, let's get the Thundering Djinn online. Yeah, they have the Lampad with the skeleton, so... I mean, it costs 4 mana, but what they can do is constantly sack the skeleton, bring it back, sack the Lampad, you know. Oh, what is that noise? Okay, I'm not gonna block here. Really hoping they don't kill our Djinn. Enters the battlefield, draw a card, lose life. Alright, that's fine. So we're gonna flip our doo-doo. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I guess let's just get out another fat flyer. And cast the Chemisters. And then attack for 3 and ping them for an additional 3. And they're just dead in the air next turn if they don't do anything. Yep, jump with the crab. Naomi doesn't do anything, so they can go back up to 16 here. But, I mean... we get to, yeah. We get to draw a lot of cards and then kill them with a lot of fat flyers. Alright. That worked out well. Let's keep that going and prepare ourselves for round number 2. Okay, round number 2. We will be on the draw this time. This hand is very slow, but it's got a lot of cycling potential, so... put it on the artifact deck, it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and play this mountain and cycle the caves here turn 1. Let's go ahead and just science for another island here, and that's gonna let us cycle the sandbar, no problem. Hard evidence. Okay, we might be playing another control-y type deck. Oh, that's good. Get this Ominous Seas online and start grinding up. Because I assume blue-black can't really deal with enchantments very well. Liliana! Okay.
Address me as queen of the deck, please.
So we're both gonna discard a card, huh? I guess we're okay to discard a mountain to start.
You think too much.
7, get an emblem with the beginning of combat. Put a card creature from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control against haste. Yeah, I guess that's a problem. I'm gonna just discard Stormkiln Artist here if they uptick Lily again. See, I only have 2 instants and sorceries in my graveyard currently. Revel in Riches! Oh, baby. Well, that's kind of funny. As if they steal the Stormkiln Artist, they can start making treasures. They discard an Unlicensed Disintegration, okay. Well, now we get to go Pyro, and since we drew Scour, immediately trigger the Scour. Don't think we want these lands. We get to ping Lily here for 3.
Rude.
So they could minus Lily to kill the Pyromancer, but that's okay with me. Sure. I think they definitely have to minus and kill the Pyromancer. Okay. Was that just to get another card in their graveyard? They already had 4. I'm not quite sure about that. Wow, they are going to uptick. Very weird. Guess I'm going to discard Seize the Storm then.
Sorry for your loss.
So let's go like this. Let's go for Hard Evidence. Immediately crack. Shoot Lily for 3.
You've stained
I guess since we didn't draw land for neutralize, we'll just play out the Bankbuster, say go. We get to make a huge Kraken at the end of their turn too now. Being a pre-combat main phase, you may draw X card directs the number of shrines you control. If you do, discard a card. Nice. I guess I'm gonna discard my Connect. Discard the 7 drop. Guess we're pretty far away from hitting that, huh?
Think too much.
Alright, how do we want to play this turn? I think we just activate the Bankbuster, draw a card. Finish off the Liliana. And then attack for 8.
Never cross paths again.
Yeah, hard deck is sweet for this format. And we're just holding up double counter now. This game should be over pretty quickly. We'll block with my 0-4. Go ahead and draw a card. Shoot them for 3. Alright, game over. Too much synergy going on. I mean, I guess that makes things like the Ironcrag Pyromancer a lot better. You know, when there's such little removal in the format. I mean, they really should have just killed it to begin with, but because they had an opportunity to minus Liliana and kill the Pyromancer, and then they didn't, and then it, yeah. Anyway, let's keep it going. Okay, on to the third game. We're 2-0 on the play here with a pretty nice looking hand. Go ahead and name red and bottom. I'm not sure that Stormkiln Artist is actually all that good in our deck, but ooh, Hardened Scales. That's a nice draw. Grab another mountain, or rather another red source. And we're just gonna slam down the Pyromancer on turn 3. Turn 3 Pyro into Chemister's Insight seems really nice, and we can even cast the Insight on their turn, since it draws 2. And this triggers potentially every turn, if you want it to, or if you can enable it. Dee-doo-dee-doo-doo. Oh, shoot. Did I actually leave any... Oh, no, I did. I left one of the... Right, good play by me. Inadvertent, but I did leave one science in the sideboard. I think I have one more lesson, too, don't I? No, I have another learn card. All right, phew. Yeah, so this is my only learn card, I'm pretty sure. And then I did put one of the sciences in the board. Hardened Scales plus Roaring Earth is quite the combo. Like if they go creature, a 2-drop creature into a land here, it's kind of scary. They do. Wow, they're gonna make it a 3/5 immediately? Holy smokes, that's sweet. Just say go. Nadar, nice. So we let them venture, that's fine. Now remember, with Divide by 0, if you're gonna learn, you can instead discard a card and draw a card instead. So if we don't want environmental sciences, for example. If they put it on Nadar, we get to Chemister's Insight and shoot it. Nice. Boom, baby. Okay, let's just play hard evidence, land, and pass. We could trigger the Pyromancer by sacking the clue immediately, but I think it's probably better for us to hold Divide by Zero open since we already have a land for Mordenkainen next turn. I mean, also we can just Chemister's Insight again too, so... Yeah, we might just slam this and make a dog. Smell fear. I guess I'm gonna bounce the Vandal in response. The issue with this is that they can replay the Vandal and now kill the clue by exiling their Nadar. That's probably fine. Yep. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and just Mordenkainen then. And let's start off by making a doggy.
Oh, look, apparently I can create your doom in dog form.
Casual 8/8, no big deal. So these ones are continuous effect. It doesn't check when you make the dog. So if I have no cards in my hand, then I believe they will just die, right? Yeah. But conversely, if I play, or rather if I draw a bunch of cards, then they get that much bigger. I mean, this game's pretty over, feels like. We're doing too many good things here. We even get to proliferate on Mordenkainen with our Gambit if we want. Okay, so let's go ahead and Gambit for 3 life or 3 mana and 2 life. Proliferate. Shoot the Dryad or Druid. Swing in for 12. Yeah, okay. These games have not felt particularly close. I guess in this format, me trying to do big, scary things is still good enough when my things are so much more powerful than what most other people seem to be drafting. But good stuff. 3-0. Let's go to the next. Okay, next round here. Once again on the play. Ooh, maybe this time we can get that Stormkiln artist doing something. I think we're going to go ahead and scour since we have a lot of good 3 mana spells that we want to find. Yeah, let's keep the Essence, but bottom the Mountain. I think you could also top the Mountain if you really wanted to. SRAM? Oh my, okay. Huh. Well, that's probably got to be one of their best plays on turn 2. Wow, I can't even counter that. Boo. This could be a problem. Go for the artist. They didn't discard, not even a land. So they don't have another land in their hand, I guess? Otherwise they would have discarded it and got a free ramp. Nettle Cyst is pretty darn good. And they are offering the trade, so they probably don't have too many, it would seem like, too many, ways to trigger this ram. It might just be a cheap play in their deck. We're gonna pass here. Holding up both Divide and Siphon Essence together in actuality, because as soon as we cast Divide, we can then cast the Siphon, so... We're hoping that they cast some random creature this turn. That is not a random creature. You may draw 2 and discard 2. Cataclysmic Gearhulk and a Plains. Plate Armor. Do I want to counter that? I think I just let it resolve. I'm just going to bounce their Iganjo here. Let's do that now to shrink the Nettle Cyst. Alright, so I can technically go Science into Mordenkainen if I want to. But I think I'm just going to ping myself, play the Mordenkainen and make a big dog.
Ah, my faithful hound.
I don't know. I don't know if this was right. Well, that's very good for us if that's their best play. Nice. Okay, well now I feel good about our position. Because we kind of pop off here if we want to. So let's start off with Science, get a treasure, thin out the deck. And we can Gambit here. Pay life. Proliferate on our Mordenkainen. Oh yeah, there's a... Forgot we had that in our deck. That's not going to trigger this turn if I draw with Mordenkainen anymore. But I think we're just going to make another dog. Yeah, let's smash for 12 here. Make another dog. They can go ahead and kill Mordenkainen next turn with Thought Monitor, but... I would imagine this is probably good enough. Then we're still holding up Siphon Essence as well. I don't think we bother countering the Octopus. That's not relevant enough. You do have to be a little bit wary that Thought Monitor can get huge with the Nettle Cyst and the Plate Armor, but soon enough we'll be making a bunch of tokens with the Alliance, so I think that's fine.
I'll stay.
Alright, let's go to combat. 2 lethal 10/10s. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Fair enough. So let's scour, make a treasure, draw a card, make a token. Those are both pretty good. It looks like the artist has done a lot this game, but it actually hasn't done anything currently. It's kind of funny. Circuit Mender. Yeah, I guess that's annoying enough to counter. Oh, interesting. They're not equipping their Thought Monitor. Alright, so I don't mind taking a hit for 2 then. If they had gone for equip, we'd probably Flame Discharge to play it a little bit cautiously, but oh, looks like they're just passing again. Got some kind of tricks going on. Alright, once more, send the lethal 10/10 in, see what they do. Oh, I probably should have attacked with a 1/1 token as well. Whoopsies. Restoration Angel. I'm gonna target their Thought Monitor? Yeah, we can't really have that, so let's go ahead and pop that off for 2. Okay. Probably need to make another token this turn. Play a big ol' flyer. Target our Gambit. Treasure. There's some goodies. Let's see. I'll play the Pyromancer. And then play land. I can cycle the Ominous Seas as well as use Blood Token to trigger not only the Pyromancer but the Alliance as well. So I'm gonna let them use their SRAM if they want to. If they have a way to draw a card with it, but I think that's fine. I'm assuming the only card that gets me here is Ondu Inversion. Do they actually have it? It's pretty brutal if they do. Alright, well, let's pitch the island, draw a card, and cycle the Ominous Seas. Draw a card, trigger, shoot them for 3. Alright, let's go. Well, we have 9 mana. So we can't cast both of those, so we might as well first thin out the deck. Cycle. See what we draw. It's actually not bad. This creature's power tough to the number of instances. So this is also one that continuously grows, it looks like. Well, they had the inversion, but they still need to deal with this fat token here. And then I have another fat token next turn with the flashback of the seas. Traxos, interesting. Huh. Okay. Now my tokens do trample. All my sweet cards, though. So this does count cards in exile as well, so it doesn't matter if we flash something back or whatever. Oh, do they not have another planes in their deck? I'm gonna say that'd be surprising. Alright, cycle this. That's not bad. $11 cards left in my deck. Ooh, that's a good draw too. I don't actually want to draw 4 with that. But now they have to chump with Traxos. They can't just put the O2 in front of this. Nice. Okay. Just need to flash back the Seize the Storm next turn, but... it's fine. I mean, they might not even be able to deal with this 10-10, right? Oh, that would have done it. So they must have found a different way. Or they just messed up and then they forgot what Prototype could do. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I did not mean to oops. Meant a good game then, but whatever. Misclick. BM. GG. 4-0. Feels good. Okay, okay. Crushing folks currently. Is this a crushing hand? This is not great, but it's fine. Love to draw an island off the top. Oh, okay. Alliance had to be one of our better draws too, because we can go turn 2 Alliance, turn 3 Secrets of the Key into Pop the Clue to draw a card, make a 1/1. Unless we just get crushed by this 1/1 double striker. Scour is actually a pretty good draw too. Let's do that instead because it's more mana efficient. I think we want to keep the Augur. I want Scry 1. Yep, we'll keep a Steam Vents for sure. No blocks. Wow, nothing? That's very unlucky for them. Back for 1. Augur. We're going to discard Secrets and Seas. Well, this game's going to be over very quickly if they brick like this. Kind of sucks, but yeah, whatever. Our deck's very good. So maybe they were just saving themselves some time from the inevitable, you know? Ooh, opened a Mythic. Okay, what are we? 5-0 now. 5-0 with this lovely red-blue card draw / spells deck that, you know, the draft was super interesting. I was doing some wishy-washy stuff, but got some good picks, so let's keep it going. Okay, okay, game number 6, sitting at 5-0. On the play, great looking hand. Turn 1 Crab, turn 2 draw a card. Turn 3 secrets, draw a card. Turn 4 Tezzerets or something, I don't know. Dragon Rage Channeler. Yeah, I guess we'll just fire this off first. Then our deck of some lands before we draw a card. They must be on red-blue spells. It left it on top, so no graveyard value there, at least. Double topsies, huh? Alright. Alliance! Improbable Alliance! Or, Iron Crag. Pyromancer, do it! Yeah, it's a good draw, too. Secrets of the Key. I like the way you do it. What if they're just going to immediately draw a card? Must be a land on top then. So that puts an instant and a sorcery in their graveyard. Land, and we are going to pitch both the Crash Through and the land. That's effectively cycling the Crash Through anyways, in a sense. Ooh, a white source. Gadrak, so that one can block, right? Yeah, flying, can't attack unless you control 4 more artifacts, but at the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token, reach non-token. Yeah, so that's fine. Let's just get the Behold online and then smash for 4. Mad Ratter. Ooh, that's a good one too. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create 2 rats. Kinda nasty. We will keep 1 land here. This thing tramples, right? Yeah. Well, what I can do is Tezzeret's Gambit for life. Flip our Behold immediately. Play land. Attack, because this tramples, right? Yeah, see if they block with Gadrak. If they do, I'll divide by 0. If they don't, then I'll just pass. Actually, I'd probably bounce the Mad Ratter if they don't block. Yeah, this only triggers on their end step. Alright, they did block, so let's just go ahead and bounce. Go grab the other sciences. And then next turn we can play like Scholar into divide by 0 again or something, I don't know. Ooh, the Royal Scions. Damn, this deck really could have used that one too. That puts a land, an instant, and a sorcery in their graveyard.
I enjoy the proper application.
That's going to trigger the rat. Okay. And we can discard the science if we want to. Put another instant or sorcery in our graveyard. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave their Scions alive here. With this. So we have 2 lethal flyers, so I wish you luck, my friend.
A quest of mystery.
Better be something good you find. I mean, Gadrek blocks one of my flyers, yeah. Is that Welding Sparks? That would have been good, alright. Okay, so technically they are not dead here. We have a lot of draws that will kill them, however. That is not one of them. So this is a free roll cycle. Keeps our vision the same while digging. Oh, that's very good. So they actually have to put Gadrak on the vision. Yeah, we're gonna hold up our counter, so let's cycle again and see if we find another way to win. Okay, so we just go like this, send both here. Oh, that doesn't work because our vision tramples. Yep, chomp chomp. Draw. Put him to 1? Oh, does this win? Well, that would have won. Does this win now? So this would turn into a 6/6. I'm dealing 2 damage here. That does look like lethal to me. Alright, let's go! Key there was like flipping our Behold, I guess, a turn early with Tezzeret's Gambit Proliferate. 6-0 now. Undefeated. We are rattling off. Let's get that clean 7-0, please. Okay, 6-0 into our game number 7 here. Let's see if we can convert. We have a decent looking hand. Where I'm gonna lead with Island and then Secrets of the Key. Our opponent has Wizard class, okay. And then we're just gonna slam that Ominous Seas. Now we just want to make our land drops. We have a Fabled Passage tapped, sure. So I'll go ahead and pay 2 life and shock myself in order to hold up the neutralize. And even if they don't cast anything here, we still get to crack the clue, because I think it's just safest to do that. Yeah, let's counter that thing. Thanks for running into it. It's another great draw. Pass here. Gutter Skulker, that's going to resolve just fine. Let's use our mana up efficiently in secrets. Get some more clues. Let's go ahead and main phase. Land pass. Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this now. And yeah, I mean, we would really like to hit a 6th land for Mordenkainen next turn, but I'm willing to be greedy. They're pretty far behind, feels like. I should have just gone for the land to slam down the Mordenkainen, but whatever. I mean, if I don't bounce the Skulker and I make a dog, then the Mordenkainen just instantly dies anyways, but... feels like they're very far behind right now. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's an interesting draw, too. I think the play's still just got to be slamming down the Mordenkainen and hoping they don't have a 2-mana counter, then immediately upticking, drawing 2. That's going to trigger the Ominous Seas.
I'm reading.
Let's put the artist back here. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to win this one. I mean, just what's knowing in this format, there's no like huge comeback card. They leveled up their wizard class. Okay. Oh, isn't that just game over basically? Feels like effectively GG. Yeah, especially if they attack. So remember, that's unblockable. I can't, couldn't have blocked it with the 8/8 here. So let's get a bunch of spells in our graveyard, hopefully. Maybe I should have kept the crash through. We're at 12 damage. Yeah, I don't think I can quite kill them then. Mistakes were probably made. Oh well, let's just slam another fatty, cast the Seize the Storm again. Wish them luck on this endeavor. There's no like upheaval type move or something, right? What does this one do? Target creature you control deals damage to power target creature. Okay, that's fine. They can put 2 cans, sure. I don't know. Maybe our deck's just insane. Again, super low removal format, so I guess Planeswalkers are extremely busted in this. Cards that just get a ton of value by themselves are busted. I mean, I don't even feel like I did much that would warrant, like, not skill, but any, like, no thoughts of, hey, that was super impressive, well done. We kind of just did our thing and we 7-0'd. So, yeah, Mordenkainen insane. Pretty sweet deck, though. Red-blue spell/card draw, and a lot of the cards did pop off. Sad we didn't really get to see the Thundering Djinn like hit somebody for 10 or something, but that was a fun one. Hopefully you enjoyed this look at Tinker's Cube. Like I mentioned before, this is probably not going to be as exciting for me specifically as old Tinker's Cubes, but it's still fun. It's something fresh while we are in the final stages of waiting for Streets of New Capenna. So a week or 2 out from that, and yeah, until then, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace out.